So today I wanted to do just a real quick little project having to do with this book, Love the World, which I've got on another video. I've read that aloud. It's one of my favorite books, and we always do a little project related to it at school. So I thought you guys might like to do it at home. So all you need for this is a blue and a green marker. And then if you have any round coffee filters, I have a big bin of them at school. If you have any round coffee filters like this, you can use a coffee filter. Now, sadly, here at our house, Mr. Bennett and I use coffee filters that are shaped like a cone, and they won't work for this. So if you don't have that, then you could take a paper towel and you could cut yourself a circle. So I'm going to do that here, just a little miniature version. So I folded the paper towel, and now I'm going to cut a half circle, because for me, that's the easiest way to make a circle. And I've also made a half, like we are doing in fractions. Now I'm going to open this up, and it's not a perfect circle, but I can fix my little point up there. I've got pretty much a little circle here. So we're going to take a circle of paper towel or one of these coffee filters, and we're going to do a sort of model of the earth. Now, I'm not going to try to make it look exactly like the earth. To be honest with you, I'm going to use kind of blobs instead of trying to make it look like the continents. And you saw that I had two colors, green and blue. So which one am I going to use for land, do you think? Right, I'm going to use green. And which one do you think I'm going to use for the water, of course? Blue. So now you notice that since I'm using marker, I've got some cardboard underneath me. I've got like the back of a notebook underneath. And you know why? Because when I draw with marker on something thin like a coffee filter or a paper towel, the marker might bleed through and it'll make a big old mess on your desk or your kitchen table or your counter. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you real quick. I'm just doing a green blob, and then I'm gonna do another green blob over here, and I'm gonna do a green blob down at the bottom. I'm gonna do a little green blob at the top, a little green blob at the bottom. It's not very true to the world, is it? No, it's not, but I'm not worried about that. And then I'm going to color all the rest blue. And if you notice, I'm not being super careful with my coloring, and that's because I'm going to go one more step, and you'll see in a second. So I'm coloring this in. You could call this scribble scrabble, couldn't you? Oh my goodness, Mrs. Bennett, we know that we don't scribble scrabble. Well, for this kind of project, sometimes we scribble a little bit. I'm trying to fill it all in, and I'm going to go back with my green because I noticed I didn't get all the way to the edge up here. There we go, got all the way to the edge. Okay, so there I have my little miniature one. Here is one that I did, a big one that I did on a coffee filter. So that looks kind of like a globe. And if you want to look at an actual globe and be more careful with the shape of the continents, you can do that. But I was just doing it kind of quickly here. So my next step is I'm going to spray this with water. You know how we do at school sometimes when we did leaves and we did some other things that we sprayed with water, and it looks really cool with the marker. So I've got an empty spray bottle right here. And I'm going to spray it, and before I spray it, I'm going to put it on a plate, just like we do at school. So I'm going to put it on a plate like this, and then I'm going to give it, okay, first I'm going to see if my squirt bottle will work, and apparently I have it shut. Here we go. Oh, that's not very sprayy, is it? Oh my gosh, it's like a spraying jet. I want just a mist. There goes a mist. Okay, there's one. I'm going to slide that one off, my little one. And now that I've got this thing misting, let's see if I can mist on my other one. Okay? And you remember what happens when we mist these things that are done with marker. Yep, they kind of run together. Now, I'm going to have to leave this out to dry. So you see that one? I'm going to leave it out to dry. And when it's finished drying, I'm going to make a cool poster. So I'm going to slide this out of the way. And I'm going to bring in my poster. I'm going to use the rest of my paper towel to dry off the counter. Oh, goodness. Okay, so here is my poster I'm going to make. Now, this is like a small version of the poster. And I took the back of a piece of paper because we've been thinking about recycling this week. So I used an old piece of paper, a scrap piece of paper that had other stuff written on it. And I wrote the words, love yourself, love the world. And when I wrote love yourself, I tried to use bubble letters kind of like the book did because I wanted this to remind me of the book. So I'm going to make a poster. I would probably add a little heart down there at the bottom. Let's see if I've got a red marker here. I do. So look, I'm going to add a little red heart down here by love the world. Oh my goodness, I don't think I can do this with one hand. Hold on. There we go. Love the world. There we go. So I added a little heart. So now I've got a poster that says, love yourself, love the world. And when my earth has completely dried, I am going to bring it over and I'm going to glue it right in the center. And I've made a really cool poster. And I can hang this up in my room or on my door or maybe just on the fridge in the kitchen to remind you and everybody else in your household that we all need to love ourselves, love all the wonderful things about ourselves, and also love and take care of our world. So we have to take care of ourselves and the world. Really want you thinking about that this week when you read, when you listen to this book, and when you write about some things that you love about yourself. Everybody is so special. You guys are all so special and amazing in so many different ways. And I want you to always focus on the things that you love about yourself and work on the things that you want to get better at and keep practicing the things that you're already good in. And it's going to make you a happy person, and it's going to help you grow up to be a person that is a good citizen of the world. Good job. So, if you make a poster, send me a picture. All right. Bye.